Hi YouTube, I'm FireDuke9000 with my 6th gaming review for Spider-Man PS1 for, well, the PS1, developed by Neversoft. Why do they have to die, Activision? Why? Seriously, I knew it was a bad sign when I found out Bobby Kotick was in the credits. Ugh, evil man of God. No, wait, not God, the devil. I love Spider-Man, or loved it before 2 and 3 came around. What's my problem with these movies? Well, the fact that they kind of put a bit too much focus on the romance. I mean, when I want to see a Spider-Man movie, I want to see him kicking ass, not going in bland romantic crap, like something, I guess. I don't know, it's just way too overdramatic. So the game begins at Science Expo 2000, where Dr. Octavius, or known to the mainstream community as Dr. Octopus, has apparently turned on his evil ways and is now making life better for humanity. And if you've played as much games as I have, then you know that is a big pile of crap. Dr. Wily's done it at least 10 times or something. Dr. Robotnik did it recently in Sonic Color, and did Cortex do it? Nah, I don't know. But anyway, he's boasting this machine that does some crap or something. I wasn't really listening. And Peter Parker's taking pictures hoping that, well, he'll publish some, the Daily Bugle will publish something interesting this time. Oh, and these Brock's there for some reason. Why are they working for the same paper and working on the same story? That's kind of confusing. But then, something twistful and odd happens. Spider-Man comes onto the stage and proceeds to beat the crap out of everyone, break Eddie's camera, and then take the machine and flee. And, well, it's not Peter, obviously. I mean, why would he do that? Well, you have a reason. Oh yeah, the Spider-Man musical. Probably have to fund that. So Peter flees to try and clear his name, but Eddie is irritated that, well, he can't get pictures and is assuming he's gonna get fired. So he turns into the awesome badass that is Venom. Although he isn't as badass as before, considering this one prefers to go onto the internet instead of trying to kill Spider-Man. I'm not serious, that actually does happen at some point in the game. And meanwhile, at some secret base underwater, some random guys turn on this machine that turns on fog, aka a Deus Ex Machina that makes sure you can't go onto the ground. Besides, they don't do that till Spider-Man 2 for some reason. And the one on the Xbox, not the sequel, Enter Electro, which is ironically developed by Vicarious Visions, and well, it's ironic because Neversoft developed the majority of the Guitar Hero series, and now Vicarious Visions is doing it. What the hell? So obviously you're supposed to be Spider-Man and save the day and all that crap. This game, I don't know how to describe it, but I guess it's a platformer with invisible ceilings because your weapon can go anywhere. Ish. Well, yeah, basically your objective can vary from anything. Actually, only a few things. Try catch up to the guy you're chasing, get away from something, get to the end of the level, or simply defeat a boss. That's how complex it is, people. That's how complex it is. The controls are pretty simple. The swinging is done by jumping and pressing R2, or in kid mode when you press X while in midair. Punching and kicking are done by the square and circle buttons respectively. And triangle? Oh yeah, the web abilities. There's about 5 abilities. Triangle on its own has you just tie up your enemies in some sort of thing. Forward and triangle will unleash a web bomb, which amuses me, but blame my immature sense of humor for that one. Doing right and triangle will have a web dome that can explode, and it is a pretty awesome move. Down in triangle does the infamous web yank, which bizarrely hasn't appeared anywhere else after the 2002 Spider-Man movie game. You know, the one that was on Xbox, but was basically the same as the PlayStation games, with the downside of Tobey Maguire's completely boring as hell voice. And finally, left and triangle enables web fist, which means, well, you have stronger attacks, obviously. And one more useful tip. R1 to zip up to the ceiling. I don't know what the other buttons do, but L1 and L2 buttons do. I mean, the L1 does a targeting thing, but it's pretty much useless, come to think of it. I'm surprised the game isn't more complex, but I guess considering the console's limitations, you could somewhat expect that. One thing that actually kind of annoys me on the game when I think about it is the FMV cutscenes. They are so awful. I mean, you know those other PlayStation games that when they use CG cutscenes, use graphics that are infinitely better than the ones we're getting? Well, it doesn't do it here. It pretty much uses the exact same engine, although more cinematic as the game. I mean, oh jeez, it just looks god awful. Ugh. I mean, seriously, even for 2000, this was pretty embarrassing. I mean, sure, you could say that the game Heart of Darkness has some god-awful as hell cutscenes. At least it tried to look better than the actual game due to limitations. Here, they just thought, let's just put it at 30 frames per... a horrible frame per second thing, and let's just go with that. It is godly by all of us. Also, what's pretty unique to this game is it has a random hybrid cast of Spider-Man animated showcasts. Voice casts like Rino Romano, or for other random people, James from Tomb Raider Legend voices Spider-Man, continuing his role from Spider-Man Unlimited. Jennifer Hale voices Black Cat in her typical same voice role that you hear every frigging time, but ain't repeated as much as Maurice LaMarche's Orson Welles impression. Oh, and that voice is used for Black Cat from the animated series that people are more familiar with. And voices Mary Jane from Spider-Man Unlimited. And Mary Jane is a bitch here! Look, I don't care if I have to save you. At least don't do it in that annoying, high-pitched, "Oh, save me! I'm a snob! Ah!" It's incredibly annoying. Also, why does Doc Ock have a German accent of all things? I mean, is it supposed to say Germans are evil? Is it a nod to the original Captain America comics from the 40s? I don't know. Oh, and one more thing that really gets me. All these levels are like a minute or so. It's incredibly annoying to have so many breaks. Ah! Seriously, why do they do this? The only reason I can gather is that they didn't put enough checkpoints in every level, or they thought it'd be for a portable games console that could do this sort of thing eventually. I don't know, it's incredibly confusing and annoying as all hell. Also, this annoys me even more considering the game is pretty short. I completed in like 3 hours or something. That sucks. Or 2.5 hours, I don't know, but it still sucks regardless. Very annoying. Oh yeah, the music's pretty awesome too. And, well, the levels. They are pretty fun considering the console's limitations, and, well, yeah, they're just fun as hell to play. Come on. Am I the only one that thought the helicopter chase was godly among Spider-Man games? Considering it was, well, the only one of the few I've played. Or gotten into, really. I mean, the other ones were, aside from this, are Enter Electro and Web of Shadows, which is notable for being one of the very few games that I've played more than once and gone back to multiple times willingly. I think the only other one's Kingdom Hearts 2. Well, that's what you get for not being able to repeat sections of the game you thought were awesome. And I like Venom as an idiot. I mean, sure, everyone probably prefers the bloodthirsty kind that's in the comics, but I just prefer this idiotic Venom that likes to go on the internet, or as he calls it, the web. Blah. So, plus I like being able to smack the face of some villains without being having to put up with boring quick time events. Although there is one thing I have to question. Where's the Green Goblin? He never appeared in this or the sequel. It's really confusing. Oh well, at least the Shocker's in the second game. That makes it for everything, because he's Shocker. He's godly among all of us. And now, if only Shocker had a Brian Blessed beard, yeah, that'd be so awesome. Oh yeah, the review, right. So, yeah, Spider-Man on the PlayStation is an awesome game. Sure, the graphics are horrible, but hey, the level design and awesome swinging makes up for it. Although the webs go to the ceiling for some reason, it's very confusing. Oh yeah, and the DSS fog is pretty annoying. So, all in all, it's a pretty fun Spider-Man game, especially compared to what came before. So, if you have a PlayStation 2 and your PlayStation 2 is the sort of thing to play these games, I recommend the hell out of it that you get this and the sequel to Enter Electro. See you for my next review, guys. I have no idea what it's going to be, but I guess that's the fun part. Yay!